So don't recommend things. And this is simple. This is simple. The second thing is the government should stop subsidizing. As I mentioned, through food stamps, through crop subsidies, 0.4% of crop subsidies go to fruit or vegetables. 0.4%.
Yeah, that's crazy.
90% go to wheat, corn, soy. Corn is obviously turned into high fructose corn syrup, and those are the staples of processed food from the 1970s. Let's just look for ways to stop subsidizing it.
Has anybody looked at what that does to the availability of just enough calories to feed a family for people that are on SNAPs?
Well, Coke lobbies for SNAP to be lowly funded too. So
lowly funded,
like there's express lobbying from processed food companies to keep the SNAP contributions low, so people can only afford processed food. If that's what you're asking.
No, that wasn't what I was asking, but that's even weirder. So what I'm saying is, let's say that, so if we remove subsidies from the grains and stuff, going back to my early devil's advocate, like what if they're really just trying to make cheap calories available? Because honestly, even I really want people to be healthy and I want them to eat whole food, but I would much rather people have Coke and terrible things and be alive than these calories just not be available and they're starving to death. Now, I have no idea if that could be so fake and it's not even an issue, and it'd be so easy to get them chicken breast and carrots, whatever. But I haven't looked at it. So that would be the one thing I would say, like, has anybody looked? Is there anything that is, it doesn't even have to be hyper palatable, but is there anything palatable that we could make available on SNAP so that when we get rid, we say no more subsidies that lead to Coke in the first place. And then even if people are going to keep making Coke, don't let it be purchasable with SNAPs. What do they eat then?
Yeah, I hate to do this, but I'm going to dispute a little bit of your premises.
Please, I literally have no idea.
So, I come from a libertarian, early in my career worked for Republicans, right? Free markets and individual choice is really important to me. What we have right now is a total corruption of the system, where we have a $115 billion government program in the case of food stamps, right? Lobbied to basically subsidize and pay for poison, which then costs trillions of dollars of downstream health impacts. So if you change that, that's not messing with the market. That's correcting the market. If you said for a government nutrition program, it needs to be, even cutting out those 3 ingredients, even saying it needs to be whole foods that, or packaged foods that don't include seed oils, sugar, or highly processed grains. If you did that tomorrow, you'd have Amazon and all these companies, and there'd be Quest product, if there's $115 billion pot of money and the rules change right now, everyone's flooding in to accomplish rules. Now, when you go into literally 100%, Coca-Cola instructs all the supermarkets to do special campaigns around the days that SNAP funding comes into the account. And a Coca-Cola is front and center and actually cheaper at a supermarket often than water because there's so many subsidized ingredients in that.
Wow.